What's up guys, JJ Pugsley, we're back again. I hope you all had a really great holiday. Back here at Manimal BJJ and Factory X with my good friend Luke Agajanian, Mendez Brothers Purple Belt. Today for the technique of the week, we're going to be going over a lapel choke from the bottom half guard. If you've been following these techniques of the week at all, you'll remember from about 4 weeks back, we did a version of this from the top of the cross side. So this is essentially the same choke, only performed from underneath. So we're going to start out the bottom of the half guard here. In this scenario, that my opponent's going to have the underhook on this side. This is an especially tricky and good choke if I'm unable to recover my underhook on this side or to make space between his head here. If his head's really tight against my shoulder, this works particularly well. I always like to be able to control this far arm until I initiate this technique. So in the interim, I'll control this. I'm going to take my top lapel, so this top part of my lapel, I'm going to take this out from the bottom at my belt. I'll pass it off to my hand that was over his head. From here, I'm going to make a little bit of space. I go back to controlling the wrist. I just hip out a tiny little bit, and my far leg is going to come in and hook inside of his thigh. Now from here, most people feel like they can start to pass the half guard just by walking around. So I can either A, let him pass the half guard, or if he stays here, I bring my inside hook out, hook onto the outside of his leg, making an X on his thigh. I can still control him pretty well with this X my feet have made. All right? If he decides to stay here, I need to initiate this spin. So this hand that was controlling his bicep is going to come underneath his body. I'm going to take my top hook out, spin, got his far shoulder, pull him to me to get the tap. The variation on this, starting the same way with the underhook, I pass my lapel off and control. When I bring my outside hook in, he starts to pass. I just let him pass. Same finish. Guys, it's the technique of the week. Get out there, practice it, drill it, train it. Come down and train with us at Manimal BJJ. Os.